board. Okay. Okay, we'll start with college prep math basics. And I think most of this you're familiar with. Um, in fact, I know you are, but I had it more for the students who are not here. This basic part,
Mm.
okay. Identify the problem, express the problem, question the statement, identify the unit, okay. And being able to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And knowing your signs, rules of signs, okay.
Yeah.
Now let's just, so algebra really is just a puzzle, and but we use variables to make things easier. So we don't have to say what is in the box is whatever, okay? Like here,
Mm.
it's only one number that fits in this box, and it's a 6, right? Because the
Yeah.
only number subtracted from 2 to give 4 is 6,
It's 6.
okay? But in algebra, we use a letter, and they say X or Y, but actually you can use any letter from A to Z, okay?
Yeah, no. But
Okay.
everybody must use X.
Yeah, but see, X becomes a problem when you're multiplying and using X.
Oh, shucks.
I just kind of like stay away from it. Okay. So
Mm.
we're going to do a few problems. Let's see how to solve. Now here, X minus 2 is 4. So 6 minus 2. So we always do the opposite. So if you're minus in here, you're going to do a plus, right? Because a minus and a plus is going to give you 0 on the left. And 4
Mhm.
plus 2 is to give you 6. And to keep equations balanced, whatever you do to one side, you're going to do to the other. Now, you know, a student asked me today, what do you mean when you say do on both sides? And I realized that some students don't know equalities, that between the equal sign, you have an expression and another expression, and you call that the sides, side on the left, side on the right.
Yeah. And
And
I
the
think
key,
they get confused too when they're supposed to add, like X plus 6 equal 30.
that's true, but
They,
I
they
think that,
don't know how to reverse. They don't know how
yeah,
when
they
that
don't know to
negative
do the
supposed to
opposite.
add.
Like if you're
Yeah.
adding, you're going to subtract. If you're dividing or do multiply,
Mm-hmm.
you do the opposite operation to get things in balance and get what you need to solve for. Okay. But this I'll just go right to because I know you understand the balance. Okay. Now, this number, these numbers represent this. So the exponent, 3x squared, that's an
Yeah.
exponent, right? This is an
Yeah.
expression. And these are what? Polynomials. They could be monomials. They could
Monomial,
be
binomial,
binomial, trinomial,
trinomial.
right? And then you have the constants and then like and unlike terms, plus and minus. Okay. Now you ask, why do we use algebra? Algebra, this is very important because it helps you in other subjects. Algebra sharpens the reasoning ability of a student. Students are able to succinctly, that's mean clearly, and systematically, using a system, solve mathematical problems. Okay. So people say, why do I take algebra? I don't use algebra in my work, but algebra really transcends to other things that you do in life.
It translated basic math.
Yes, and it helps you reason things out. Like today in my class, the 2 to 4, the 1 to 3 class, we had a band on a trip, and we had about 5 different instruments, and we had to figure out, uh, based on some relationships, how many of each actually instrument, playing an instrument was represented, how many are players of trumpets or trombones or flutes, whatever. But it gave you some relationships, like it will give you like the trumpet is a value, or maybe the flute is a value, the trumpet is 5 times the flute. So now you've got to say, well, 5 times the multiplication. So it was kind of interesting, and students really did well on it. But
Mm.
it involves going through steps to figure out what the value was for the next variable. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, find the value of t if t plus 15 is 30. T can only be what?
15.
can only be 15. That's right. 15 plus 15 is 30. So T can only be 15. But what we say, we do what? Subtract the 15 from both sides. That gives you plus 15 minus 15,
Mm-hmm.
0 on the left, and 30 minus 15 gives you 15 on the right. Okay, now the next one is a multiplication, right? Find the value of y when 9y equals 63. Remember, side by side is multiplication. So when you see this 9y, let's see, that's
9 times a number give you 63.
yeah, okay. Okay. No, when you see 9y, that means what? 9,
Times
9y. What does that mean, Latoya?
9 times y.
That's right. It means 9. Well, let me write it as I'll write it as parenthesis, 9 times y. How else can I write a multiplication? How else can I write a multiplication, Latoya? 9, what can I put here?
Asterisk.
That's right, I can put an asterisk. So that's asterisk times y. What else?
Um,
What else can I put there? Let me go here. I can put a dot, right?
yeah.
Anything else? Represent multiplication. Any other thing?
9 times. You
Yeah,
could put the
9
times
times. I can
sign.
put the time sign, right? So all this represent multiplication. So I can put 9 times y. Okay, all that represents, so it can be side by side, 9y. It could be parenthesis 9 times y. It could be asterisk 9 times y. It could be dot 9 times y, or it could be the x 9 times y. All that represents multiplication, and you see it in various problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you
Now,
see, you still have to know basic math.
yes, you got to know your
Oh
basic math.
God.
So if 9y is 63 and you need to solve for y, you got to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division, which is why
Yeah,
you divide by 9, right? And y can only be 7. Okay,
yeah.
now what if it's division? 21 equal b times 7. What do you do?
Um, the division sign, the mid, the slash.
Yeah, that's the division sign. So to solve for b, what do you do? Well, this is division, so you could really multiply both sides by 7, and you'll get
Oh,
7 over 7 is 1. You just have b left, and then 7 times 21.
147.
Or you could cross multiply. And the way they're cross multiplying is, let's see, 21 is over what number?
So,
Oh,
no,
sorry, this is 21 is over what number?
B
No,
over 1.
1. That's right. 21 is over 1. So I'll put 1, because 21 over 1 is the same as 21. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't need an underline here. Okay. And that would be equal to what for cross multiplication?
Equal B over 7.
That's right. B. Let's get rid of these that underline. Okay. So that would be B over 7. Okay. Now let's just kind of make this okay. So when you cross multiply, you just say 21 times 7 is b times 1, and b times 1 is b, and 21 times 7 is equal to what? It's on the next one.
147.
147. Okay. Now let's look at the next example. Okay. Now, Okay. How would you solve this one, Latoya? 2 dozen of eggs at $10. 3 loaves of bread at $5 a loaf. 5 bottles of drink, $8. How much money do you need? What would you do? Take the solution out. Tell me what you would do. How would you solve it?
Let eggs. It's like the one with the problem the other day with the Sue, Jan, and
So
Leah.
what would I write?
It'd be like let eggs, something like that.
Well, tell me what to write.
Let eggs equal $10.
Let eggs equal $10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
And 3 loaves of bread, $5.
So what am I going to write next?
Um, plus bread. 3 loaves of bread equal
No,
$5.
no, you want to find how much money you need. So you got to add eggs, bread, and drinks together. How are you going to label loaves of bread? What are you going to say?
Let 3 loaves bread equal $5.
No. What are the let loaves of bread equal
$5.
$5 per loaf? Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see it was per loaf.
Yes, per loaf, right?
I thought it was one. That's why
What about the
that was
drinks?
true. So it said, and let 5 bottle of drinks is $8 each.
Let
5 bottles
bottles,
of drink
oh, bottle
of drink.
of drink. What's one bottle?
$8.
Okay, equal $8. Okay, this should be equal. Okay, now,
45.
eggs, how much per dozen?
2 dozen.
How much do the eggs cost per 1 dozen?
$5.
Okay, so that's going to be $5. And that's per
Dozen.
dozen. All right. So now we got everything in terms of the units. Eggs, $5 per dozen. Loaves, $5 per loaf. And drinks, $8 per drink. Now, how do we put it together to add it? Tell me what to write.
So let
What would I write for eggs?
$10.
No, how many dozen?
2.
So you're going to write 2 times $5, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus
Plus, what about the
5.
loaves of bread? How many loaves?
3 times 5.
Okay, 3 times 5. Okay, and the drinks?
Plus 5 times 8.
Okay, 5 times $8. That's going to be equal to
50,
total
10, 25,
money
25, 65.
Okay, total money needed. Okay, so you're getting 65. 2 times
Yeah.
5 is let's put it here. 2 times 5 is what? 10. Let's see, that's 10 plus
15
15. So let's put the 15. And the drinks
plus 40.
plus 40. Okay. So 10 and 15 is 25 and 40 is 65. So that would be 65. The total money needed would be $65.
Damn,
Okay.
that's expensive.
It certainly is. I don't pay $5 a loaf of bread. I get it on sale. $5 a lot for a loaf of bread. And I don't pay five
And
dollars for a dozen of eggs either.
my friend tell me he pay $8 for a dozen egg.
What are they? They're not they're not hens that's in a regular place. They're golden hens, right?
Supermarket. Yes.
You know what? I really don't like those healthy eggs as well as I do the others. The yolk looks too yellow.
Because it manufactured in a lab.
You think so?
Yeah,
My grandson likes to get the healthy eggs, but I you pay more money, but I don't really like them as well as I do my regular. I think
I
that
eat.
the yolk is just too yellow. It
Yeah, I eat the
doesn't look
cake brown
real.
one.
What?
Yeah, I eat the brown eggs, Land O'Lakes brown eggs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, they say the brown is better, right? I don't know. I eat both of them. Brown, white, they taste the same to me.
Mm-mm. I
Okay.
can't take that
They
white egg
you can't take
smell.
the white eggs? Why? Would you
It
know the
just have a
difference if they
smell.
mixed into something? Would you know the difference?
I don't buy egg out the door.
What?
I don't buy egg outside.
Oh,
I
you don't
don't
buy
think
them
you can
outside.
eat.
Where do you buy
Yeah,
eggs?
I don't buy full cooked egg at the store. Yeah, I don't buy cooked egg at the store.
Okay, Latoya, let's solve this next problem. Okay, solve that one. Find the length and width of the rectangle. If the area is 72 square centimeters, how would you solve this one?
Length times width.
Okay,
The
okay.
area equal length
Area,
times
okay, good. You know the formula. Wonderful. That's a good start. Length times
width.
width. Okay.
So it's twice in length.
If the width
If the
is
width
twice
is
the
two,
length, how would I write that? How would I write width
you're gonna
equal
put the two
twice
outside the
length?
length.
How would I write that?
You're gonna put the two outside and the
So,
72 in a bracket, something like that.
so what would I, no, how would I write width equal twice length? Where
Two
the,
L, two
where the width,
W,
so what do I write?
two W.
Width equal twice length. And if I let W, see, I have W here for width and L for length. So tell me what to write.
Two W.
Width equal twice length. So what do I write?
Two length, two L.
So what I put on the left side?
L.
No, on the left I got width. Width, what is that equal to?
Two
To what?
L.
That's it, 2L. Okay, let me just make this a small W, be consistent. So the width is twice the length. So width equals 2L. Now, let's substitute for W, the 2L. So we have area equals length times width. So that's area, we just say A. The length is L, the width is what? 2L. So this is going to be 2L, right?
Yeah.
So 2L times L is equal to area, but we were given the area 72 square centimeters. So let's just put that in. So this is going to be 72 square centimeters. That's the area. What's length times 2L?
Two L.
No, length multiplied by 2L.
Oh, L, 2,
What do I write, Latoya?
2L, 2L.
No. This is an exponent 1, and this is the exponent 1. What do you do when you multiply? What do you do with exponents?
You add them.
You add them. So what would this be right here?
2 and the exponent is 2.
Yeah, it'd be
The base
2L.
is 2 and
Yeah,
the
and it would be to
exponent.
the second power, right? So let's put
Mm.
our second power here. Okay, so it's be 2L squared. Okay, so let's just bring that out. Okay, now what do I do next?
You gotta divide
Divide by what?
2.
Yes, divide both sides of the equation by 2. So what would that give me? Okay, let's put the 72 and then
41.
41. No, that's 2L now. That's not 21. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So this is going to be divided by 2, right?
Mm.
So that's a 2. And we're going to divide this by 2. So that's 2. Okay. Now let's just make this a little closer so it looks like it's under. Okay. Okay. What's 72 divided by 2?
36.
36. So 36, and that's square centimeters. And what's 2L to the second power divided by 2?
1.
Hmm?
Nothing.
No, what is it equal to? 2L to the second divided by 2. It's just L to the second, right?
Yeah.
Because 2 over 2 is 1. So you got L to the second power equals to 36. So how do I solve this for L? What do I do to both sides of the equation?
You gotta divide.
No. If I'm squaring it, I'm going to take the square root. Take square root of both sides of the equation. Okay, so let me just write this here, and we're going to put the square root radical. Okay, let's put our square root radical here. Insert symbol square root. Let's put our square root here. Okay, what's the square root of 36?
6.
6, that's right. Okay, so let me just. Okay, so that would be 6. What's the square root of L squared?
L.
That's right, L, because when you take the square root, you really raise it to the 1/2 power. So 2 and 1/2 just gives you 1. Okay, so that would be L. Now, if the length is L, what is the width?
12.
Okay. Okay. What is the width? The width is going to be the number multiplied by 6 to give you 72, right? So 72 square centimeters equal 6 times n. Well, I'll just say W times the width, okay, times W. So the only number that multiplies by 6 to give you 72 is 12. So W is equal to 12. Okay, so you just put this as small w. Okay, so let's just put our dimensions here. Length equal 6 and width equal 12. Now, notice you had to know the area formula, right? For a rectangle, length times the width. You were given the area and you were given the width in terms of length, which means you can get it down to one unknown because with the width equal 2L, we could put in for the width 2L. Okay, and L times L is L square. So 2L times L is 2L square. Dividing both sides by 2, we get the 36. Square root of both sides, we get L equals 6. So the only number multiplied by 6 to give you 72 is 12. Questions?
Oh.
Okay. All right. So let's okay, so that takes care of that one. And we don't have to, since we went through that, we don't have to do this. Take that out. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of that. Okay, so we want to go to a new share. Okay. Share screen. And I want to go to, I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Okay, here we go. College Algebra number 2. I want you to solve that first one, Latoya. I know you can.
I don't see it.
Can you see it?
No.
College Algebra number 2.
It's on the same thing.
Huh?
It's on the same problem we just did.
New share. Okay. You don't see College Algebra number 2?
It just show now.
You see it now? Okay. I went clicked it again. So College Algebra. Find X. Give you a few minutes to find X. So we have 5x plus 3 equals 7x minus 1. So you need to get all your x's together and all your constants together. So 2x equals 4x equals 2. You have your answer? You have your answer? What's the answer? So. A, B, C, or D? Which one, Latoya? What's your answer?
I say 1.
You said A?
No, I didn't say A.
A, B, C, or D? Which one?
E.
A, B, C, or D?
D, as in
okay.
dog.
Okay, so you say answer D. Okay, tell me how you solved it.
I said 5x plus 7x equal 3 minus 1.
You said what?
5x plus 7x.
No, what did you do? What did you do first here?
I combined the like terms.
So how did you do that?
5x plus 7x.
You added 7x to both sides?
Oh, no, what I did wrong.
No, that would be subtraction, right?
I got a minus the 3.
So what are you going to do first?
I got to cancel out my 3.
Don't say cancel. What operation? Add, subtract, multiply, divide.
I'm subtract, I
You're
mean,
gonna
sorry.
you're gonna subtract. Okay, subtract 3 from both
Both sides.
sides of the equation. Okay, that's from. Okay, so let's just put this here and subtract our 3. So you subtracted the 3. Let's do that. Minus 3. And I'm going to do it on the right side of the equation too. I did it on the left. I'm going to say both sides, the right and the left side. So minus 3. So what do you get on the left side, Latoya?
5x
That's right. 3 plus 3 and minus 3 give you 0. So this is minus 3. That minus is not the sign, it's the operation. Okay. So on the left side, you just get 5x, right? So that's 5x. What do you get on the right side?
equals 7x
7x. Okay. What else?
plus,
Hmm?
plus 4.
Minus 1 and a minus 3 gives you a minus 4,
Yeah, minus 4.
right? 2 negatives is going to give you a negative. So what do you do next? What's your next step, Latoya?
Um,
You said get your terms together, so you want to get all your x's together. So what do you
the
have?
5x plus 7x
No, you want to get your 7x over here with your 5x. And how would you do that? What operation?
plus 7
No, this is a plus over here, so it's got to be a
minus 7
minus. So you're going to subtract minus 7x both sides. Well, you're going to subtract not minus 7x. You're just going to subtract 7x from both sides of the equation. Okay, now let's just rewrite this and subtract out the 7x. So 5x, this is going to be a minus 7x equal 7x minus 4 minus 7x. Now, what do I get on the left side, Latoya? What's 5x minus 7x?
2x
Plus or minus?
minus
That's it. Very good. Minus 2x. Okay, because when you're adding unlike signs, you're going to subtract, and your sign is that of the number with the greater absolute value, which is 7. Absolute value means you don't look at the sign, and that's the 7. So that's a minus. What would we have on the right side?
3x
No, on the right side? 7x minus 4 minus 7x.
minus 4.
Minus 4, that's right. Very good, minus 4. Because the 7x plus and the 7x minus add up to 0. So a minus 2x is equal to a minus 4. So what do I do next?
Divide both sides.
By what?
2.
Both sides by minus 2,
Minus 2, I mean,
right?
sorry.
And if you do that, okay, let's just go here. Okay, we're going to divide both sides by minus 2, and let's just put that here. Okay, so we put our minus 2 here, and put our minus 2 here. Okay, so that would be minus 2 on the left and minus 2 on the right. That's the both sides, minus 2. Now let's just bring this a little closer so it looks like a a fraction. Okay. What's a minus 2x over minus 2? What is that, Latoya?
2.
No, a minus 2x divided by minus 2.
X, sorry.
It just gives you x, right? Because minus over minus gives you plus. What's a minus 4 over minus 2?
2.
Yes, the positive 2.
Yeah,
So
so I guess right.
so you had it right, right? Okay, so your answer would be D. ANSWERD. That's your answer.
Yeah, Miss Barbara.
Now, how could you check it, Latoya? How could you check this?
You
Make
plug
sure
in.
you plug
You
in what?
plug in. You plug in where 2 is x's. You plug it in.
So what's 5x plus 3 equal to?
7 plus 3, 10.
That's equal to what? 5 times 2
Plus 2 plus 3,
plus 3. What's that equal to?
10.
10 plus 3.
13.
13. Okay. Now, let's take the 7x minus 1 because we're checking, right? Okay. I can do it right here. 7x minus 1. What is that equal to?
2 is 14 and minus 1.
Yes, it would be 7 times 2 minus 1. And that's equal to what? 13.
13.
Yeah, so we see it's correct, right? Because we said 5x plus 3 is equal to 7x minus 1. And if x is 2, we get 10 plus 3 is 13, 14 minus 1, 13. So we know it's correct. That's how you can check that your answer is correct. All right, let's go to the next problem. Okay, Latoya, I want you to solve this one.
5x plus 2.
Remember your order of operations. You do your parentheses first.
You just scared me, say my answer was wrong.
What?
You scared me, my answer was wrong.
No, I didn't say your answer was wrong. Now you're solving for x again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do your parentheses first.
Mm-hmm.
What did you get for your answer for number 2?
I said A.
Are you guessing or did you figure it out?
No, I did it, but I don't
You
know if I
did it?
did it right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me what was your first step?
I
You
said 5x
5.
plus 2x. No, yeah,
Okay. Yeah, because you multiplied, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
5x plus 2x plus what?
14
Okay, plus 14. And that's going to
equal
be equal 14x
14x minus 7.
minus 7. Okay, now let's just say what you did here. You multiplied, let's just put this here, okay. You multiplied 2 times x plus
7.
7. Okay, that's how you got the 2 times x is 2x and 2 times 7 is 14. Now, what did you do next?
I said minus 14 both sides.
Okay, subtract minus, you mean what? Minus 14 both sides? This
Yeah,
14 or 14x?
14.
Okay, so subtract 14 from both sides of the equation. Okay, let's write this and subtract, do our subtraction. Okay, let's take this and then do our subtraction and see what we have left. Okay, so you subtracted 14 from both sides. On the left side, you have minus 14. And on the right side, you have minus 14. So what do you have left on the left side, Latoya?
7x.
Okay, so you have 7x, 7x. What do you have on the right side?
Minus 7.
What? What about your 14x? You have a
Equal
14x
14.
minus 7 minus 14. What is that equal to?
Equal to 14x
Yeah, 14.
minus 7.
Okay, so that's 14x. Where are you getting a minus 7? What's a minus 7 and a minus 14?
A plus 7.
No. What about your sign rules? Minus minus gives minus.
Oh, yeah.
So what's a minus 7 and a minus 14?
You keep the number of the bigger number. You keep the
No. Minus 7 minus 14 is just going to give you a minus 21.
14x minus
Right?
21. Yeah.
And what do you do next?
The 7x minus 14x. It's gonna give you a minus 7x.
Okay, so you want to do what? Subtract?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to subtract. Okay, 14x from both sides of the equation. Okay, let's do that and see what we have left. Okay. Okay, so we subtracting 14x from both sides. So this would be minus 14x. And on the right side, we're subtracting minus 14x. Okay, now what do I get on the left side? What's a 7x minus 14x?
A minus 7.
Minus 7x. Don't throw away the x now. Minus 7x. Right? Now, what do I get on the right side, Latoya?
Minus 21.
Minus
Okay.
21. Minus 21. Now, what do I do next?
Divide the answer 3.
That's right. You divide both sides. Divides.
She's got
Oh,
so good. Congrats.
divide both
Thanks,
sides
Stephanie.
of the equation. Don't worry, Chas. You'll be able to do it the same.
Uh,
You will divide both sides of the equation by what? The minus 7? Minus 7. And that would just give you x
Equal 3.
equal 3. And what answer is that? A
T.
N S W E R. And that's answer C. Okay. And let's be consistent and keep our small x. Chastity, do you follow what we did?
no, I'm writing everything down. Yeah. I'm
Now,
sorry, I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll
go
be
ahead.
right back.
All right, go ahead. So you combining your like terms. That's what you did, Latoya, right? Getting
Yeah,
all your x's together and getting all your constants together. So you've got 5x, 2x, 14x. And you started with subtracting 14, which is okay. You could start with your constants, or you can start with your variables.
yeah, I messed up with the other one because I subtract 14 on the other side. But
Yeah,
then I realized it was an X there, so I
right,
can't
right.
count.
Okay, so your answer would be
Three.
C, 3.
Oh, God,
Okay.
algebra is a hot mess.
You're doing good, Latoya. You're doing good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Now, find T.
God,
This one you could do meta math, right?
12t minus 10 equal 14t plus 2. So the t is gonna be 2. 12 is
12t minus 10 equal 14t
yeah, so
plus.
that's 24. 12 times
Okay,
2,
let's
24
let's put this here.
minus 10.
What are you doing first? What are you going to do first?
You combine the t, no, plus 10.
Okay, so
Sorry,
you're going to add a 10. Okay, add 10 to both sides. Okay, and let's just take this and put our 10 in here. So we're going to add a 10. That's plus 10 on the left and add a 10 on the right. Plus. Now, what do we get on the left, Latoya?
this one you cancel the 10, so it's 12t.
Yeah, 12t, that's right, because minus 10 and plus 10 gives you 0. So let's see, what do we get on the right?
Mm, mm, mm. Equal 14.
14t plus what?
Yeah, that's 12.
Plus
12.
12. Okay. What do we do next?
Um,
Got to get your t's all together. So what do you do?
minus 12.
Why are you going to do minus 12?
Mm,
Well, do what will get your t's together. How would you get the t's together? Say if you want to get
um,
all your t's on the left side, what would you do?
you're gonna minus
Minus what?
14.
That's right. Subtract 14t from both sides. Okay. Now let's just do that. Let's just put that in there. Okay, so we're going to subtract the minus 14t both sides and do it on the right side. Minus 14t. Now, what do we have left on the left side, Latoya? What's a plus 12t and a minus 14?
Minus 2t.
Right, excellent. Minus 2t. What do we have on the right side? That's equal what?
14 plus 12 minus plus 12.
Yes, that's just equal to 12. What is this? Okay, that's equal to 12. Okay, what do I do next?
You're gonna divide both sides by 2 and you're gonna give you a minus 6.
Yeah, minus 2. Divide both sides by minus 2. And that's going to give you t equals
Minus 6.
minus 6. T equal minus 6. And what answer is that?
A.
And SWER minus 6 is A. Okay. How would you check that?
Everywhere you see a T, you put a -2.
So 12 times a minus 6 is minus 72, right? Minus 10 is a minus, what is that? 12 times a minus 6 is minus 72. Minus 10 is a minus 82. What's 14 times T? 6. Minus 6 times 14 is 84. Minus 84 and a plus 2 is a minus 82. So we know it's correct. All right. Always go and check it. Okay, let's go to number 4, Latoya. Solve number 4. Tell me what you get for an answer.
Z plus.
Go ahead and solve that one. I'm going to put it down here. 5 times Z plus 1. Let's just put it here. So you got parentheses here, so you're going to have to multiply, right?
Yes, 3 Z plus 6. This will be 5Z 15. So I'm gonna say 5Z plus 5. Right, Miss Barbara?
You're going to say what?
5Z plus 5.
Okay. All right. So you multiply this. You got 5Z.
Z as in zebra.
Okay.
Plus 5.
5. Okay. Very good. And what do you get on the right?
Equal to 3Z plus 6.
Okay. Equals 3Z
Z plus 6.
6
Plus 11.
plus 11. And then what do you do next?
You're gonna combine the Z's.
Okay. So what would I do?
11Z.
11. Where are you getting 11?
No, minus 5. Sorry.
Oh, so you're going to subtract you're going to subtract 5
On
from both
both
sides?
sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Subtract 5 from both sides. Okay. All right. Now let's write what you'll have left when you do that. Okay. Let's just take this, copy it, and subtract the 5. So this would be minus 5. Same thing on the right side of the equation, minus 5. Okay, now what do I get on the left?
5Z.
Okay, 5Z. 5Z. What do I get on the right?
3Z.
3Z plus what?
Plus 6.
6 plus 11 is what?
17.
Minus 5.
Minus 5. 12.
12.
Minus 12.
Why minus?
Oh.
Isn't the 6 plus 11, that's a plus 17.
Oh, okay.
Plus 17 and minus 5 is a plus 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Plus 12. Okay. So what do we do next?
Minus 3z
Okay, very good. Subtract.
on both sides. That's what I
Right.
should say.
Okay. Okay. Subtract 3z from both sides. Okay. Okay. Subtract. Spell it correctly. Okay. Now let's just copy that over and do our subtraction. What do we have left, Toya?
2z plus
Excuse
12.
me. So we subtracting the 3z minus 3z, both sides subtracting minus 3z. On the left, you'll have what? 2z,
Yeah,
2z. And what would you have on the right?
12.
12. All right. Now you know your answer, right? What number times z
6.
gives 12
It's C.
times 2? Yeah, it has to be 6. Only one number. So you're really dividing by 2. And both sides by 2. But you don't have to do this because this is mental math, because it's only one number that z could be equal to, and z equal 6. And that is C. C equals 6. Okay. And answer is, and SWER is C. Questions, anyone? So you really combining like terms, right?
Yeah.
And your terms are, they could be with variables or they could just be constants. All right. Okay, let's go to number 5.
The price of a book went up from 20 to 25. By how many percentage did the price increase?
So it's going to be the increased price minus the original price divided by the original price. And convert that fraction to a decimal. So it's going to be what?
20.
Increased price minus original price this is going to be divided by what? The original price.
Yeah, divided by original price.
Okay. And what's your answer? This is going to be divided by the original price. Let's see. IGINAM price. Okay. We don't need that underline there. Okay. Let's just move that over because it's the difference divided by the original price. And let's just make this a little closer here. Yeah. Okay. So when you substitute here, what would you have, Latoya?
We got 20 minus 25.
You'd have what? The
Increase
increased price is what?
25.
Okay, be 25
Yeah, minus 20
minus 20
over 20.
over
20.
20. That's right. Over
Dude, that's scary.
20. Okay.
Yeah, what is that? I'm always wondering what is that bell? The
What?
ring. The ring?
Oh, that's probably my phone.
Oh,
Your phone is hot, mess
I,
move
I should
over.
I should turn it off,
it's
actually.
a funny ring. It's like a scary ring.
Yeah, but you can set your the type ring you want, and that's the one I set.
No,
So
it
what?
sounded like the cat was stepping on the ring.
Okay, what's the answer?
Okay, 20,
That's 5. Let's see. Back up. That's the difference is 5, right? And that's over what? 20. So what's the answer?
No answer not there, Miss Barbara.
What's the fraction?
Supposed to be 4, but no 4 ended.
What's the answer?
There's no answer there for that.
Huh? What's the answer? What's 5 over 20? Simplify it. What do you get?
4.
Hmm? What do you
One
get?
4.
fourth.
1/4. Very good, Chastity. 1/4. That's equal to
D 25.
equal to
Those
1.
buggers.
I'm just gonna put a slash here. 4. Okay. Equal
It's
1.
your wicked there is, Miss Barbara. I'm looking for 1/4, but then I finally
No, it
found the
said
25.
by how many
Oh.
percent did it increase? Right?
Mm.
So that means you're going to convert 1/4 to 25%. 1/4. Just think of a dollar. 25 cents is 1/4 of a dollar, right? That's equal 0.25. And if you multiply that by 100 or shift your decimal point 2 places to the right, you get what?
And I'm looking for 1/4, and I didn't realize.
25%. But remember, Latoya, that it asks you by how many percent did the price increase? So answer
It's so evil.
E. No, they said very clearly percent. By how many percent did the price increase? They didn't ask for a fraction.
Miss
So
Barbara, you
answer
think
is
somebody will not go to school for a while ago? Remember, say a quarter is 25%. Please.
well, you know that because you know a dollar has 4 quarters and each quarter is a fourth, and that's 25%.
They're too wicked.
Any questions? Number 5. Okay, we can go to number 6. Now, notice here, okay, this is very similar. Now, this is an increase, and this next problem is a decrease, right?
Oh, shoot.
But it's the same principle. How many percent did the price decrease?
5.
Huh?
Decrease from 25 to
25
20.
to 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5
Over 25.
over 25. And what's 5 over 25?
1/10. Or so.
No.
5 over 25 is 5.
Okay, it decreased from 25 to 20. So that's going to be new price minus
Original price
original price.
divided by original price.
Yes, it's divided by original price. So what would I substitute in here? So what would
5
I
over
substitute?
25.
So the
20,
new price
20
is what? 20.
minus
The new price is what?
20.
20. Okay. So that's
You said no price divided by original price?
new
Yeah.
price minus the original price.
Oh, minus. I was like,
Okay. So that's going to be equal to the new price is 20 minus 25. And what was the original
over
price? 25, right?
20.
20.
25.
25?
25.
25. 25. 20 minus 25 is what?
5.
5.
Minus 5. Right? Equal minus 5. And let's just,
Over 25?
yes, over 25.
1.
Okay. Let me get some of these underlines out. Okay, minus 5, that's over 25. What's that equal to? What is that equal to?
One fifth.
Equal minus 1 over 5. And what percent is 1 over 5?
20.
20%. And it's a minus because it decreased, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So your answer would be what? C.
B. C.
Answer is
20.
C. Okay, so answer is C. So it decreased by 20%. Okay, it went down by $5, but it was originally 25. So 5 over 25 is 1/5, and 1/5 is a fraction, is 20%. Now I want you to try number 7.
I
After
gotta
taking
copy, Miss
several
Barbara.
practice tests, Brian improved the results of his GRE test by 30%. Given that the first time he took the test, Brian had answered 150 questions correctly. By how many correct answers did he answer in the second test?
30% over 100 times 150.
He improved by 30%. So in the first test, he had 150 correctly. How many correct answers did he answer in the second test? Let's see.
I gotta copy, Miss Barbara.
What?
I gotta copy.
Okay, go ahead. So how would you solve this to get 30% more correct? How would you find the correct answers he had to answer in the second test? Think about it. You know the answer can't be A and B, because if he answered by more, then the correct answer is going to be greater than 150, right? So you can eliminate A and B. Now, how do you think you would solve it? If I said, let me just say correct answers in second test, what would that be equal to? What would I put there, Latoya? Oh, she went away. Chastity, what would I put there?
I don't know.
Well, we know he got something bigger than 150, so we got to put 150 plus what?
30.
Well, it's 30%. So what would I put? You're close, Chastity. What would I put? 150 plus, I'll just write it out here, 30%.
30%.
Well, we go back here. 30% of 150. So you know the answer. What's the answer?
No, I don't know the answer.
Yes, you do. What's 30% of 150? Convert the 30% to a decimal. Let me just write it here. Then you can tell me. Okay, let me put it here. Okay, that's 150 plus 30% of 150 is what? 0.3. When I say of, that's a multiplication. So that's 0.30, 0.30, take out the percent, times 150. What's that equal to? Chastity, what's 0.30 times 150? 150 times 0.30. What's that equal to?
Uh, I have to multiply, right?
Yes, you got to multiply 0.30 times 150. What do you get? What is that equal to?
God.
0.30 times 150?
4.5.
Well, no, that's too small. Remember, that's like about a third of 150. So it's got to be a bigger number than that. So you got 150. Okay, this is times 0.30. Okay. What's
This
that?
dog is like my another child of mine. I don't
So
know what
you,
he wants.
so you're gonna
Oh,
have what? What's this gonna be? 4, 5,
45.
0, 0, and point off 2 places because you have 2 places here, right? So
And it came out 4,500 when I
no,
multiply.
it's 45 because remember this is 0.30. So if you do 30 by 150, then you got to point it off 2 places because this
Oh
has 2
yeah,
places,
the 30.
right?
Yes, you're
So
right.
this is going to be equal to what?
45.
That's right. That's going to be 45. So correct answers in the second test is going to be, let's just put it here. It's going to be 150 plus 45. What's that equal to?
454. That's
150
190,
plus 45. What's that? Chastity, what's 150 plus 45?
195.
195. And what answer is that?
D.
Very good. Okay, answer D. Question?
No.
He improved his test by 30%. So you've got to get 30% of the 150.
Okay.
Turn off this phone. Let me turn off the sound. Okay, turn off the sound. Any questions on number 7?
No.
Jess, do you understand? You had to take
Yeah.
30% of the 150 and add that to 150, and that gives you the total questions he got on the second test. And remember, I said it had to be bigger than the 150 because if he answered more questions correctly, because it said he improved by 30%, that means it can't be A or B because they are less than 150. So when you read a question, look at things you can eliminate, like in the multiple choices, you can eliminate A and B because it can't be less than 150. It's got to be a number greater than 150.
Yeah, you're
Got
right.
it? Got it?
Yeah.
So that's the key sometimes when you're doing multiple choices, being able to eliminate what are obviously wrong answers. A and B are obviously wrong answers because they're less than 150. And your answer has to be a number greater than 150 since it said Brian improved the results by 30%.
Yeah, you're right.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to number 8.
Let me get this dog out of here.
Okay, this is translating the words to the math. Number increased by 2, that means you're adding, then you multiply it by 3, and the result is 24. What is the number?
I'll be right back, Miss Barbara.
Okay. Did you solve number 8, Latoya? Anybody solve number 8?
No.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I went and punched out, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
the building doesn't have any signal that much. Because she live on the 7th floor, that's why.
What is this number, Latoya? Number 8.
A number increase by 2 and then multiply by 3. The result is 24. Increase
What
by
is
2.
this number?
X.
So what do you want to do? You want to let the number be X?
Yeah.
Let
See?
number You said C.
Yeah,
It's not C.
it's not. Okay.
That number.
Let me stop guessing.
I thought you were guessing. I thought you were guessing, Chastity.
Chastity
Now,
is 6.
yeah,
What?
the number is 6. It's right. You're
Yes,
right.
6,
It's
I told
B.
you.
It's B. You can actually figure it out.
Because
Increase by
the
2, that's
multiples,
8. Multiply by 3,
yeah,
8 times 3 is 24.
the
Right?
multiples of 24 is 2, 6, 2, 3, 6, 12, I think. Some mess like that.
Hmm.
That's how I did it, the multiple way.
Well, let the number be X. Now, when you say increase, Chastity, what is that? Add or subtract?
Let number?
The number we call an X. Now we're taking that number X and we're increasing it by 2. What would that look like?
Is that multiplying?
No, increase by is adding.
Oh, increase by, yeah, it's adding.
So that would be X plus 2. That's increased by 2, right? That would represent increased by 2. Okay, now if I multiply this number by 3, I would have 3 times X plus 2, right? This would be multiplied by 3. And this number is 24. So I would have 3x, this number 3x, 3 times x plus 2 would be equal to 24. That's equal to, let's say is, that means equal 24. Now, Chastity, what do I do next? If I have 3 times the number increased by 2 equal 24, what do I do here?
Mm, I'm not sure.
You got to multiply 3 times what is in parentheses, right?
3 times 2?
No, 3 times x and then 3 times 2. So you're going to multiply ULTIP, ULTIPLY. Multiply 3 by x plus 2. Okay, so what's 3 times x? Chastity, what's 3 times x?
3 times x is
Would just be 3x.
3x.
Yeah, just 3x because we don't know what x is, right? What's 3 times 2?
3 times 2, 6.
That's right, 6. So now that's equal to 24. So what do I do next? Remember, I'm trying to find x, a number.
So you multiply 6 by 3, right? And give you 24.
Yeah, 3 times x plus 2. I said 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 2 is plus 6. So I'm right here. So what do I do next? To solve for x. What's the next step? I want to get my constants together. How do I get this 6 over here where the 24 is? What do I do? What operation?
Now you gotta do the x by x plus 2.
No. You see the 6 here? And the 24, those are constants. I want to get this 6 over here with this other constant 24. So what do I do to both sides to get my 6 over to the right of the equation? Think about it. The 3x is connected to 6 by plus. What's the opposite of plus?
Negative.
That's it. So then I've got to subtract 6 from both sides. Subtract 6 on both sides of the equation. So let's just do that. Subtract 6 on both sides. All right. So this would be minus 6, and 24 would be minus 6. Because to keep an equation balanced, we have to do the same thing to both sides. Now, Chastity, what do I have left on the left side?
3x
No. When I what's a plus 6 and a minus 6?
plus
A plus 6
6.
and a minus 6 gives you what?
A plus 6 and a minus 6 give me minus 6.
No. Plus and minus of the same number give you 0.
Oh,
Plus 6
so
and a minus 6 give you 0. Plus 2 and a minus 2 give you 0. Plus 18 minus 18 give you 0. So when you add a plus and a minus of the same number, you get 0. So what you have on the left is just 3x. Follow?
yeah,
This plus 6 and minus 6 is 0.
it's 0.
Let me just put it over here. Okay. Plus 6 minus 6
Equals
equal 0. Okay, so I'm left with 3x plus 0, but I don't have to write the 0. Now, what's 24 minus 6?
24 minus 6
6 from 24 gives what?
18.
18. Very good. Now, at this point, you can tell me what number times 3 gives 18. What must
2.
x be equal to? What?
2.
No. What number do I multiply by 3 and get 18?
6.
That's right. So x has to be 18 divided by 3. No, divide now. Equal 6. So what's the answer?
6.
A, B, C, or D? Your answer is B. Okay. And you can see here, 3 times 6 is 18 plus 6 gives you 24. And if you put 6 plus 2, you get 8. And 3 times 8 equals 24. So you can check it and see it's right. Okay.
Okay. Let me write this down.
Any questions on number 8?
No.
Okay. Latoya, are you back?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think she's.
Yeah, I'm here.
You back? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's right, Latoya. You can do
Remember I told you
number.
the answer already was 6.
Okay, well, do number 9 then.
I said, why are you leaving me alone? And I'm here like suffering.
Okay, Latoya, do number 9.
Oh God, this thing again. My
Yes,
father's
please.
age divided by 5 equals father's age divided by. Also, you're gonna have let dad. That problem again.
Oh, God.
My father's age divided by 5 is equal to my brother's age divided by 3. My brother is 3 years older than me. My father's age is 3 less than 2 times my age. How old is my father?
You gotta say let father's age 5. I don't know to set it up.
How would you set it up?
Let father's age.
Okay, you want to say let father's age be equal to what?
How do we know his age, though? It's not saying it.
No,
That's
you have
what we
to
need
set
to
it up
find.
Oh,
like
that's what
that.
you're trying to find.
Ah,
You
God.
You're
gotta
trying
say
to
let
find your father's age.
Yeah.
Let
That's how you do
father's
this
My back
problem,
is hurting.
Cassidy.
What?
Let
That's how you have to write it out that you would not know.
let father's
Mm.
age. What you want to let that be, Latoya? What you gonna let? What?
X.
X?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your brother's age?
And it's divided by
What are you gonna
the
let your
brother's
brother let? Okay. Let
brother.
brother's age. What do you want to let that be equal to?
B.
Okay. B.
And let oh,
What
there's
what you
nobody.
want? What do you want your age to be? Let
C.
my age equal C.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how would you write this as equations?
There's gonna be 5.
How would you write
Uh,
my father's age divided by 5 is equal to my brother's age divided by 3?
5x, something like that.
No, divided by.
Uh, 5 divided by x.
Divided by 5. No, divided by
Yeah,
5.
x divided by 5.
Okay, so x divided by 5 equal what? Your brother's age divided by 3. So what's that's going to be equal to?
Yeah.
Tell me what to
B
write.
divided by 3.
B divided
B
by
divided
3.
by 3.
B divided by 3. Okay. Your brother's age is 3 years older than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your brother's age is 3 plus C, right?
3c.
So it's 3 years older. That's a plus.
Yeah, plus 3c.
So brother's age is what?
More.
No,
B.
brother
Plus 3c.
equal what?
Hey, don't try to
Your
write it.
age is C, right? B
No.
equals your age C. Your brother age is 3 years older than you. So that's plus 3, right? What about your father's age? Your father's age X is equal to what? 3 less than 2 times your age. So 3 less is subtracting. So your age is C. So your father's age X equal 2C less 3. So minus 3. So how would you solve it? How would you solve it from here?
You gotta combine the numbers, Miss Barbara.
How would I do that?
It's gonna be 2x plus 3c, 3, something like that.
2x plus
2c,
what?
2c plus c.
2C plus C?
No, 3 plus 3. You gotta combine them. You understand?
No.
You gotta combine. You gotta combine them.
So tell me what to write. What equations do I write?
2c plus c.
2C plus C. What is that equal to? C is your age.
Yeah.
When they say me, I'm calling that my age, me. C.
I don't know how to put it up.
Long time, long time.
You don't remember me, but it's all good. It's all good. I haven't seen you for 4 months.
Work, work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, this was a little involved actually. And I'm gonna give you, because you got several unknowns. All right. Okay.
Oh, is that the answers?
Yes. I'm gonna get,
Mm.
because the way you set it up, the way they set up the unknown as your age, and that's probably an easier way to do it. Okay. So you would have, okay, let's just put this here. Your age is X. Your brother's 3 years older than me, X plus 3. Your father's 3 less than 2, that's 2X minus 3. Your father's age divided by 3 is equal to my brother's age, and that's this. And then you can cross multiply and get X. So if X is your age and it's 24, right? 2 times 24 minus 3 is 48, minus 3 is 45. Your father is 3 years older than me. My father's 3 less than 2 times my age. So if you get your age 24 and 2 times that is what? 48 minus 3, and the father's age is 45. So it's better to put your age there because you've got your brother's age in terms of your age and your father's age in terms of your age. Okay, you see why it's easier to solve. Let's just take this out. It's easier to solve if you put your age because you've given relationships between your brother's age and your father's age and your age. And you give it a relationship between your father's age and your brother's age. Father's age divided by 5 equals your brother's age divided by 3. Okay. This one was a little involved, and if you don't start it off right, you're going to end up with a lot of unknowns that you can't solve. That's why it's best to start with something that's related to 2 things. Your age is related to your brother's age, and it's related to your father's age. All right, so your father's age is 2 times 24x, your age, minus 3, because your father's age is 3 less than 2 times your age, which was x. 2 times 24 minus 3 give your father's age as 45. All right. I think you're going to have to look at this one a bit until let me just ask you, when you say your brother is 3 years older than me, you understand that's your age x plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Father 3 less than 2 times my age x, less than subtraction, that's minus 3. Okay, this one, father's age divided by 3, that's here, equal to my brother's age divided by 3, and that was given in the beginning of the problem, right? My father's age divided by 5 is equal to my brother's age divided by 3. That's what this is. Okay. Questions? This one was a bit involved. But if you can understand these equations that I put here, then you'll be able to
Yeah.
solve questions like this. But the key is defining what is given. And like my age as X makes it easier to solve because your age is given as your brother's age and as your father's age. 3 years older than me, 3 less than 2 times my age. So you can relate your brother and your father's age to your age.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was I couldn't combine it, Miss Robert.
Yeah, you know why? You know why, Latoya? Because you started with defining, what do you started with what? Your father's age? See,
Yeah.
the key to problems like this is starting with something that's related to more than one thing. That's why you start with your age, X. Call your age X, because you give a relationship between your age and your brother's age, and you give a relationship between your father's age and your age.
Yeah.
So now you can use that X two places as your
That one
father.
was difficult.
Yeah, it was. It was one little involved. Okay, you probably
But I
won't get.
just got stuck right there. I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But see, you started off with your father's age, I think. But see, you need to start off with your age.
Oh,
Then you can relate that to your brother because he's 3 years older than you. That's X plus three.
okay.
Three less than two times is two times your age minus three. And
Yeah.
this they gave you, right? They gave you this. Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's pretty interesting, though.
Okay. So that's your father's age. That's your brother's age.
So the number is 45 because it
Yeah,
got
the
cut
father's
off.
age is 45 because when you put the 2x minus 3, your father divided by 5 and your brother divided by 3, you set those equal and cross multiply, and you get 5x plus 15, 6x minus 9. Add the 9 to both sides, you get what? 6x minus 5x is 1x, so you get x equal 24. So your father's age is what?
45
Is 2 times 24. See,
plus
your father's
48
age is 2 times your age. That's 48. 2 times
minus
24
3.
minus 3. So you
So
have
that's
2.
45.
Yeah, this is 2 times, let me just put this in parentheses. 2 times 24. Okay. And then minus 3. So 2 times 24 is 48. Minus 3 is 45. Okay.
Yeah.
Questions?
That's why I tell people you gotta stay in school.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? I don't care how old it is, you gotta stay in school. These are
Yeah.
fundamentals people need to know.
Yeah. They,
You might
well,
not, you might not, oh, you don't need math. You need math every day. It doesn't matter where the hell you work at, you need math.
that's true. Now, here's another problem. You got x minus 2 over 4 minus 3x plus 5 over 7.
This is a division sign, right? That's slant.
Yeah, that slash is a division.
Okay.
Okay.
And slash at 7 again.
Slash is 7 equal to a minus 3. What is
Okay.
x equal to?
So we gotta do the parentheses
Yeah,
first.
yeah, let's just put this. Okay. X minus 2 divided by 4 minus 3x plus 5. Okay, so this expression is minus this expression, and that's equal to a minus 3. So let's see if we can do this with the underline. I think it might be easier. Let's see, x minus 2, let's do this. Okay, x minus 2, and this is divided by 4. Let's put the 4 here. Instead of the slash, I'm putting the underline. Okay, let's
Mhm.
see if I can put this layout. Sometimes the slash, uh, okay, doesn't lend itself to your problem so much. Okay, so that's x minus 2 over 4. And take out the slash. This is minus, and this is 3x plus 5. I'm going to put this on the line over 7. This is 7. Okay, this minus. Take out the slash 7. That's equal to a -3. So how would you solve this? You can do cross multiplication on this, you know.
There's gonna be 3x squared, Miss Barbara.
No. Cross multiplying is x minus 3 times 7 and 3x plus 5 times 4. So what would
We're
that
gonna
be?
say x into 4, 2 into
Cross multiply. What do you get?
it's gonna be, how you do this on 7x, something like that.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be 7
7x.
times x minus 2. Okay, that's 7 times x minus 2 and minus
4
times 3x
3x
plus 5.
plus 5 equal -3.
That's right, equal -3. Now multiply that out. Tell me what you get. What do you get?
7x minus 14.
Yeah, 7x minus 14. Okay, what do you get for the next one?
Minus 12x.
Okay, minus 12x. And what's
minus 20.
Minus 20.
Minus
That's right.
20x.
Plus time a minus.
Minus
No,
20.
minus 20.
20 equal
Equal
-3.
-3.
You're gonna combine like something like
Okay,
that.
so what do you get on the left side? What's a 7x and a minus 12x?
Minus 5x.
Okay, minus 5x. And if we add the, okay, so that's minus 5x, minus 14 and a 20 is a minus 34.
34.
Okay.
Equal -3.
Equal -3.
So you're gonna minus 5 both sides. -3 both sides.
When you combine your
No,
34 and your minus 3.
Plus 34. That's not how you do it.
A plus 34 and a minus 3 is what?
Minus 37.
No, a plus 34 and a minus 3?
Minus 31.
Okay. It's not coming out right, actually. Minus 5x equal, let's see, equal minus, that would be a plus 34 and a minus 3, which give you a plus 31. Well, I don't have a number to multiply by x to give me 31. So let's see, where did we make a mistake? Okay, we got minus 14. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12, 20. 7x minus 14 minus 12x minus 20. Okay, minus 34 minus 5x minus 3. Somewhere we made an error. Let's see if we can find it. That was
Miss Deborah. I mean, Miss
yes,
Barbara. Miss
yes.
Deborah. Did you uploaded the video yet? Or have you uploaded any videos or not yet?
No, I got the one for today. I'm gonna upload it later.
Okay, but you haven't uploaded any of them, right?
No,
This one will be
because
the first one.
no, because well, the one I uploaded is one I did offline on my own Zoom because Miss Beckles could not send me via email because the files are too big.
Okay.
So starting today, I started recording them on my computer. So my session
No.
this morning from 1 to 3, I can upload that later. But I don't have
Okay.
the other. I don't have the others.
No, I know because I went on YouTube and I didn't see it. That's why
No,
I'm asking.
no, I didn't. I didn't upload the one from this morning. I mean, from actually from 1 to 3. I didn't upload that one.
How did they get 84?
Now, okay, let's see if we've got the same. 7 times x minus 2 over 28 minus 4 over 3x plus 5. Let's go back to number 10 to see if I copied it right. The right. Okay. Oh, they got the 28, the 7, and the 4 because that's the denominator. So 7 times 4 is 28 and 7x minus 14. And this will be 4 times 7 is 28. So that would be 12x plus 20. I think that's what we have there. Let's see. Yeah, they use the 28 because 7 times 4 is 28.
Mm.
Okay. So 7x minus 2 over 28 minus 4 times 3x plus 5 over 28.
So now they do a LCD.
Yeah, they use the least LCM actually, least common multiple
So they
of the
multiply
denominators
first.
is 4 and 7, and that's 28. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
God help
Let
us.
me okay, let me let me just copy this. Okay. Okay, so number 10, let's see, is so number 10 is let's just put number 10 answer here because they used a least common multiple. Least common multiple of the 4 and the 7, the 4 denominator and the 7. Okay. So the 4, you're going to multiply this, the numerator, by 7. And this one, you're going to multiply by 4. Okay. You take this all out. Because this is one where you've got to get a least common multiple. And since the denominators are 4 and 7, you can multiply the denominators and get the least common multiple of 28. So what this is, let me just write it down here. Okay, let me just write this like I had it before, as not as the slash, because that makes it harder to read. Okay. Okay, so x minus 2, and that's, let's just underline, and that we put the 4 here. 4. I'm putting underneath and then take the slash out. And this one, this underline here. And I put the 7. Least common multiple is the multiplication of the 7 times the 4. Okay. Now, to get 28, I'd have to multiply this expression by 7 and this one by 4. You follow?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take out the okay, so let me just make this closer. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I multiply, let me just put 7 times this expression. I just want this one by itself.
Why the way you was doing it was wrong?
Yeah, that it wouldn't come out right the way I was doing it.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they do it by LCD.
Yeah, you got to find the
Yeah.
least common multiple. So this will be
Okay.
x minus 2, and this is divided by 4. Okay. Underline that. And put the 4 here. Okay. Well, actually, I've got to multiply this by 7 too on the line, and multiply this 7 by 4. So that would be 7 times 4. Okay, because I'll end up with 28 in my denominators. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
You see
this,
every trick in the book with algebra. This part I
let's
didn't
see.
know.
Yeah, this is okay. Okay, now I put my minus, and this is going to be 4 times 3x plus 5, 3x plus 5. And the bottom number is going to be, bottom number is going to be 4. 4 times 7. Okay. 4, let's see. 4 times 7. Okay. Now, what do I get for the first ones? I'd get 7x
X.
minus 14.
Okay.
That's over what? 28. Okay, and the next one I'll get what?
Minus 12x
Minus 12x
plus 20
well, minus 20. Minus 4 times a
minus
5 is
20.
minus 20. So minus 20. Okay, let's get rid of the underline this here. And this would be 28. Okay. Now they're over the same denominator, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they over the same denominator, I can just subtract and put them all over 28. So what's 7x minus 12x?
5x minus of 5x.
Okay. So that's minus 5x minus 14 and a minus 20. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I got a minus 5x minus 14 and a minus 20 is what? Minus 34.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 34. Oh,
You write 24.
yeah, 34. Okay, so that's 5x minus 34. Okay, and that's over 28. And that's equal to, what was it? Minus 3, right?
Yeah.
So that's how we got that 84. Okay. Go back.
This one is complicated.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Okay. Let's just should really put all this on one page. Let's see. Let me go back up to here. Okay. 10. Yeah, well, it's going to go to 2 pages anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have minus 5x minus 34 over 28, right? And this is equal to 3, what was that equal to? 3 minus 3. And a minus 3 times 28 is a minus 84. So you'd have 5x minus 34 is equal to minus
50.
84. And then, the minus 84 plus the 34 gives you the minus 50. See the minus 50 here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So from here, you can, let's see, let's put that, okay. So this is equal to, so I can just write this again. I don't have to go to another screen. Okay, got it right because it won't all fit on there. Okay, it's really 2 screens. So this 5x minus 34 over 28. Let me just write it again. 5x minus 34, and this is divided by 28, because we had our denominators the same, and that's going to be equal to a minus 3. Then what do? Multiply both sides by the negative 3, right?
Yeah.
And negative 3 times the 28 gives the negative 84. Okay. So right here, multiply by minus 3. Well, this is actually cross multiplying. 3 times 28. So this is a 1 here. So it's really, let me just do this. This is cross multiply, right? Cross multiply. And what you'll have left is 5x minus 34 equals, what's a minus 3 times 28 minus 84?
Yeah.
Minus 84. So 5x minus 34 times 1 is 5x minus 34. And that's equal to
5x minus 60.
minus 84. So equal. Okay. So 5x is going to be equal to what? What's 5x? Minus 34 is what?
Minus 50.
That'll be a plus. So a minus 34. So this is equal to minus 34 plus
Minus 84.
okay, this is going to be a plus 34 because remember I'm moving it over. So this is going to just be 34 minus 84, which is equal to minus 50. So what is x?
10.
Plus or minus?
10.
Plus or minus?
Minus 10.
Minus 10. Okay. So x equal minus 50 divided by 5 equal minus 10. And what answer was that?
Mm-hmm. It didn't have no minus 10
No, they
mixed
had a
in.
plus 10.
Mm.
Oh, the 5x was a negative, not a plus. Let's go back here and see what we had. The 5x should have been a negative 5x. Okay, 7x. Oh yeah, that should be negative 5x because a minus 12x and a 7x is a minus. See right here, that should be a minus. Minus 5x. Okay. So a minus 5x would be equal to a minus 50. So x would be a plus 50. Minus over minus equal plus. So x would be equal to x. This should be minus 50 over minus 5. And that's equal to 10. No minus. Okay. So what answer was that?
I think C.
Let's go back up. I don't remember what it was. So it was a plus 10. So our choices were maybe, okay, C.
Yes, it was
Answer
C.
C.
Yeah.
Answer C. So answer C. Okay. That was probably more difficult than problems that you'd have to do. But anyway, it's good we went through it. All right. But
Yeah,
for
this
some
one was
like
hard.
this, yeah, for one like this, you had to get a least common multiple so you can combine these numerators. So you can combine the numerators if your denominators are the same. And that's what we had to do here. Okay. All right. That one was a bit involved. And like I said, I probably shouldn't have put it in there. But anyway, this is a learning tool. So this will help you on other things that you get to. But probably you would not have one as involved because they don't give you problems that would take you a while to solve. They give you things that you can solve. And sometimes they give you setups. They don't even ask for the answer. They ask you to pick the setup for solving. And they may ask you to pick the setup to see if you pick the 28 as the least common.
Yeah, but
multiple.
when you got college, the professor do this crap.
What?
When you get in a college class, the professor do this math. So either way, you're still gonna bump in it again.
Oh yeah, that's
You might not see it on the placement,
yeah.
placement, but that these raggedy ass professors always
But you
come
know
with
the
these things.
CUNY test is actually easier than the task, Latoya. The task
I
for the
know,
high
that's
school
why I don't
diploma.
mess with no task no more. I'm
Yeah,
done with that crap.
it's
I spent
easier.
all my years on that crap.
Yeah, and each year it's more difficult
Mm.
because they're trying to match it to Common Core and all that. But your college math and algebra is actually easier
I
than your
know.
task math and algebra, number, quantity, and functions. Okay.
That's give me a headache.
Okay, so let's just stop here. Let's see, homework. Okay, I'll send you homework because I'm not gonna put 11 in here.
Okay.
I'll send you, because I have another algebra, I think number 3. And I'll send you algebra number 3 that you can start on, but we'll do it in class, okay?
Okay.
But I'll send you some that you can probably try some of them, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so we're
And
gonna
send
close
this
out
come
here.
to us too.
What is it?
Send us a printout.
Oh, yes, I'll send you this printout and hopefully I'll be able to put this out on YouTube. So you'll have it 2 ways. You'll have what I send you email, and then you'll have what we went through on the, the session. Okay.
But I like to print it out and look at it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I watch YouTube videos, but it doesn't really say. I like.
Yeah.
I study more with physical.
Yeah, with the actual. Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, you have it both ways. It's your choice because actually the video is going to be long. It's going to be 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because there are some extra things. Because the one I did on the college algebra was just me talking and explaining. And that's why mine was like less than an hour. It's like 40 something minutes. But this recording is you talking, me talking, and whatever. So it's longer than any, But you can always skip past things, right? On the video. You don't have to look at everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for
and then
sharing.
When you subscribe too, so we get your upload.
Okay, all right, good. If you subscribe, that's good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off here.
Okay, thanks so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, Miss Latoya.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope I recorded this. Let's see.